Thank you for joining me in part 9 of Be With Me Coach podcast series. Yes, I have my sidekick with me and my other one over there somewhere, my dog. So, what's business? What is business? Okay, so thank you for being with me in part 9 of Be With Me Coach podcast series. We'll be coaching, mentoring, and consulting business owners, entrepreneurs, and creatives who have allowed me to use their situation so you can start refining, aligning the way you show up and sell online. Let's get this into it, okay? So this is John. He is a credit repair consultant and he is having trouble with visibility and his messaging. Let's go. Hi, welcome. So if you stumbled on a random episode, this is a no BS marketing, branding, and entrepreneurship plus lifestyle podcast for business owners, entrepreneurs, and creatives, and those of you who are ready to expand and revamp the way you show up and sell online. I'm your future coach, Teresa and I'm so glad you are here. So let's get into part 9 of Be With Me Coach podcast series. You shouldn't have to go through the trenches alone or business alone. I'm here. If you allow me, I won't allow you. Okay. So let's hear from John. He is a credit repair consultant and he's having trouble with his messaging. He's having trouble getting the message out there. Okay. This is him.
Good morning.
Hello, John.
How are you?
How are you today?
Good. I'm good.
Awesome. All right. Let's get...
I just want to, you were on that meeting with me the other day where there was 2 or 3 of us, and you impressed me. And so I just wanted to say that you know what you're doing. And
thank you.
Yeah, I was impressed with what you had to say. And being from Fort Knox, I would imagine, I don't know. I had my experiences there. It wasn't the most pleasant time in my life, but many years ago. And I would imagine things have greatly changed since I was.
Yes. Even now, just in the 3-year span that I've been here, from the very beginning that I came until now, it's just changing by the year, by the minute, really.
How big is Radcliffe now? Do you know?
I don't know exactly, but it's very big. It's filled with tons of businesses. It's just, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's pretty busy now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as you know, I've got a lot of difficulties in marketing my product, and my product is credit education, debt collection defense, and so forth. And I'd love to hire you. I don't know if I can at this point. That's why I put in my bio 3 weeks out. I think you had as a choice. And I just wanted to chat with you to see what you might think would be the appropriate way to go. If I've got YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn. I do have an Instagram account, but if I can't put it on there with my computer, I don't do it.
Okay.
I'm not that I won't, I just don't know how. I need to develop a client base. Being in it 15 years, I've got a lot of past clients. But fortunately for me and my business and with the credit education that I do, I have very, very few repeat customers, which is a testament to what I do. They're not repeating their mistakes.
Okay.
Or they're not coming back to me for the repeat. They're just not coming back. We did an analysis back in 2014 of the business that I had and the people that went through the 3-step process. And of the people that went through the 3-step process, which is 6 months long, 84% of them went on to buy new homes and go off and get a much better credit score. Part of the problem I'm dealing with is the misperceptions, the lies, the deceit that credit reporting agencies put out there, companies like Credit Karma put out there, even loan officers that don't know what they're talking about. And debt collection agencies don't know what they're talking about. They will lie to you. And it's sad because the American people are the ones, and I'm all for middle class. That's what I'm all about. My dad he was in the Navy during World War II, and he was a machinist for Northwest Airlines for many years. And he was a blue collar guy. And he was a union guy, not in the sense of union leadership. But my point is that we're losing our middle class. We know that the minority communities know even less. I'm looking at wealth building because the only wealth that anybody really gets on a general level is through generational wealth. In other words, people buy homes, pay off their home, they give that to the next generation, or they die, home is paid, and they get that kind of money. That's where it's at. That, and you got to own something to make money. Either that or depend on the lottery. That's my opinion. So
the highly unlikely.
Yeah. So how do we get there?
Okay. So you are on these different platforms, which is great. So you started. That's one of the hardest part, just to start on those platforms. Now to maintain and to keep, that's where we're going to be working at. You did explain that you were on YouTube and you post videos that are in length. Right now, what we have to focus on is how long or how short your videos are. In order to grasp that the viewers, your videos has to be short in the very beginning, and then we can convert or traffic or send them to another one, which is a longer version. That would be kind of like your YouTube. So I would use other platforms to create your short videos. I'm talking about from 10 to 30 seconds long. And then you can direct them or redirect them to a longer video, but you want to hook them first. Because I think that's what's going on right now. Maybe that's one of the issues that you're having. You're not hooking enough people. You have the information, you're an expert and you know what you're talking about. But the problem is right now is how viewers are taking in information nowadays. So the number one way we want to do it is short term to long form. So short term, I'm talking about reels, TikToks. And remember, this is not something where you have to dance and point and do. No, this is where, like, you and I right now are talking, you deliver your information, and then if you want to learn more, they could follow you. You have a link to your YouTube videos. So I think that's the number one thing that we need to do right now. Just have you create short videos and also optimize your social media platforms.
Do you have access to obviously you do, we're on Zoom. Can you go to my website?
Yes.
I want to show you some of the short videos I've done.
Okay.
And I don't think this is what you're looking for, but my point is that there's a lot of short videos.
Okay. Send me your website one more time, please.
Credit, CreditGeni.us. Credit Genie. GENI.
Okay, creditgenie.us. All righty, here we are. Let me share.
Right. Now, that's on the landing page. And that's just a brief introduction of myself there that I have. But if you scroll, give me the tabs again. Let's go to speaking. Keep on.
Okay.
Now, there are some of the podcasts that I've done.
That's good. Collaboration, good. Short videos.
That's what I wanted you to see.
Let's click on, these are all you right here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay, I'm listening to it.
I assumed. No one's going to my website.
What are these type of?
Pardon me?
What are these type of videos? Are these like presentations?
No, those are short.
So these are
Maybe
presentations.
a snippet from a video that I did.
Okay. So,
I don't know how to do CEO for the website. SEO, yeah. How do I know that? Well, first of all, those all go towards my YouTube. So I can see on YouTube where I'm getting, if anybody's listening, if anybody's hearing, and they're not. I don't know truthfully if it's because it sucks or they don't know how to get to it, or I don't know how to put it out there.
Based on what I've seen so far, what we want to do is clean up your videos. We want to clean them up. So just the video that I watched, it's 1 minute and 11 seconds long, but there are gaps. So we want to cut gaps. The gaps are when you're taking a long breath. Cut that out and then continue to the next when you're talking. Because that loses the attention, the readers or the viewers' attention. Getting to your videos, yes, SEO is important, but also where else are you promoting? So I don't know if you remember, but we talked about cross-platform promoting.
Right.
And what that is using different platforms to generate traffic to your website or your YouTube, where you have the most content, the most valuable content, and the longest in view time content. So I would use your Instagram, I would use your Facebook, I would use TikTok, these platforms. And the reason why I'm saying these platforms is because it's what's very popular right now. So if you want to get, YouTube has been popular, but in a short, bite-sized, consumable content, you're talking about Reels and you're talking about TikTok.
What
where
are
they're
Reels?
handheld. Reels are what Instagram's short form videos. So they're called Reels. Instagram has a tool where it launched August 12th of 2020. And those are short form Reels. Those are under 30 seconds long. And under 30 seconds long, you could do a lot. You can pack in a lot of information and redirect the viewer to either your platform, your actual Instagram account platform, or you can redirect them to a website or YouTube or anywhere else that you want them to be directed to. But I do recommend cleaning up there's a lot of things that could be a little bit overwhelming, especially when you're trying to educate someone on a very important topic, just such as credit. So the rule of thumb, just for the marketing world, is less is more. Less is more, because you're going to have other places where you're going to be directing your people to. So for example, on your homepage is considered your landing page 110%, right? So this is good. You have what you offer, but are you a one-man show or do you have a team?
No, I don't have a team. I've got a processor, but that's it.
Okay, it's just you. All right. So we want to make it also that is just you, about you. And essentially what I mean is not make it so company-wise. Because if you look at your website from an outsider perspective, this looks like, one, you're going to be charging me a whole lot. Two, I don't know if I can even reach the person that's going to teach me. And even though you have videos of yourself, you don't really tell the audience what you can help them with, meaning, are you going to be the one, that one-on-one person with them? So you want to make that clear to your audience. That way, as soon as they come into your website, they immediately know what to do next, whether to book a call with you, whether to watch a introduction video. So this introduction video should be at the very top.
Okay.
If that's what you want it to be. Like, I want my visitors to view this 38-second video first, but what is this video about? Exactly. So the awesome thing about you is that you're not afraid to get behind a camera, and that's very important. That's very good.
Well, I speak in front of audiences too, so that, yeah, you're right.
So that's good. That's good. But the thing about, for example, this video, yes, this is an introduction video, but when someone comes into your page, I'd rather quick read. And so, for example, public speaking instruction, this could be what you said in this video. So a couple sentences right here, you click here to email me or click here to book a call with me. this could be just it right here. And then from here, you have testimonials, you have people you've worked with, your past clients, your social media, where we can also reach you and see more videos. But you want to clean up your website only because we don't want to overwhelm the visitor, especially someone who has no idea about credit repair or about anything.
I think the process that I took was because everybody says on their credit repair websites, we can do this, we can challenge the items on a credit report. We know everything about credit repair. We know everything about the FDCPA. And how do I differentiate myself and in a kind way say, no, those other people don't know squat about the process and about what they do. I do. Thus, I'm trying, and I sound pompous in saying that. And I'm not meaning to sound pompous.
No.
But when
You're
I
okay.
go off and I speak, a couple of the loan officers, the reason why I came up with Credit Genius was because my company was named Master Credit Solutions before, is the fact that I had a couple of loan officers that say, John, you know more about credit than anybody else I've ever known. You're a genius. That's where that came from. I'm trying to throw as much at them on the first page here to show them that I know what I'm talking about, because people are promised crap every day. You and SEO and all this, there's a lot of people out there that say they know what to do. Can they actually perform? That's how I'm trying to differentiate myself. I wrote a book to differentiate myself. I created the education to differentiate myself. I do all these things to try to differentiate myself, and I don't. I'll give you an example. I don't know if I gave it to you before, but there's a guy out of Florida, and he talks about debt collection, and you do not have to legally pay a debt collector because they don't own the debt, and they can't own the debt, and they can't sue you. Now, all the information he gave out in this YouTube video was incorrect. It was wrong. 8 million people have hit it. There's something wrong about that. So how do you battle that? See, that's the problem. My point here is that you're, not to insult you, but your line of business, you have to prove every day that you know what you're talking about to get clients. You've got to prove it once we're talking. Again, I hesitate to say this, but you're a dime a dozen. I'm a dime a dozen as far as credit repair out there. So I'm trying to figure out, as we're talking here, how to do this. How do I differentiate? And that's when I came up with the public speaking. And then COVID hit. It's like, oh God, I can't even get out. How do I do this? I've got to hit it from all angles. Anyway, I'll shut up now and listen.
No. I absolutely understand where you're coming from, John. Really, I do. And the thing about just standing out is how well you deliver your information. What platforms and tools you're using to deliver your information and meet where your people are at. You got to meet where your people are at. You got to meet them there. They can't meet you where you're at. You got to meet them where they're at. And so what I mean by that is, what platforms are you using? How well are you delivering these snippets and bite-sized information that you want, your expert advice, if I'm being honest, And so the way to do that is by a clean look, because I know for even my own experience, when I see something and I see too much, I get overwhelmed and I don't even continue looking at it. I just leave, or I get distracted and I do something else. And so to prevent that, we want to clean up the way we talk, the way we deliver, and our presence on the media, on social media, on the internet or website. So that's the number one way, because you have the information, you have the expertise, and you're saying everything right. You know what you're talking about. But now to debunk those people that say the wrong thing, you got to prove, just like you were mentioning, you have to prove where that information comes from. So if I don't have to pay a debt collector, where is that at? Where can I see it? So for example, you can create a video that states, you do actually have to pay a collector, or you do have to do this. This is why, 3 points. And that's your 30-second video. And now you're actually putting yourself out there and you're standing out from those people because he's saying all these things, but where's the proof? How is he backing it up? So this is where you come in and you actually back up your information.
Yeah. The problem, part of my problem is that obviously you and I come from a different generation. I went to school at the University of Minnesota, got a bachelor's degree from the University of Minnesota. I had to study a lot to get this stuff done. I had to focus my attention. And so a lot of my writing is based on that level. I cringe at saying we've got to dumb this stuff down because those are my words.
Yes.
But that's what we're doing. We're dumbing it down. And I haven't taken that approach. I tried with those little snippets on the videos to dumb it down. But what you're saying is that those aren't even short enough. We need to make 30-second videos, put it on reels, and then within those videos, say, if you want more information, like me, see my other videos at
or follow me for
YouTube.
more tips or more information. Yes, that is how every expert is delivering their information in this.
And every expert probably has somebody doing it and guiding them.
In a way, in a sense, yes.
Okay.
Talk to me, John. Have I sort of answered your questions, your concerns, or?
Yes. But now, if I were to hire you, which I want to, how much do you charge?
It all depends on the type of services. So based on what you need content creation guidance. And what that is I teach you how to create your short videos. I teach you, for example, you record a video, however long you want. It could be 3 hours long. And I'll teach you how to break those videos down. I mean, you've done it before. I
Right.
remember you saying that. Break them down, but even shorter. 30 seconds, under 30 seconds. And then from that 2-hour video, you have about 100 small videos, which you can push out. And the more you push out those videos, the more visitors and traffic you'll get to your desired platform. So I teach you how to do your content creation, how to cut, how to edit. That way you receive the type of traction that you want.
Right. Oh, I get that.
Mhm.
And that's what I need.
So when it comes to that, I have a service that it's 4 weeks and that's only $500. So we meet twice in those 4 weeks for 60 minutes. And I teach you how to do everything that I've said. And also you have support Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So if you're trying to record a video, you can message me, hey, Teresa, what do you think about this video? What do you think about me cutting here? Because of what I do is I teach people how to do it. That way they don't have to consistently hire people, so they can do it themselves.
Right.
So if that's something, that is my most affordable package service. It's 4 weeks. I have longer ones based on your needs, but my 4-week one is only $500, and we meet twice in those 4 weeks for 60 minutes, and it's a training. It's very hands-on, and you have support.
Right. What initially can I do to generate income other than the credit repair work that I do?
You can create digital products if you know how to do that. Ebooks, you can even create a masterclass for 60 minutes, no more than that, 60 to 90 minutes, and you can sell it for $27, $47, $97, between that price range, and then just pushing it out. If you want to learn more, here's a class, $27, a masterclass. You can create workshops where it's very hands-on. You teach people how to do credit stuff. Anything that you know how to do hands-on that can help them get their credit score up. You can do a workshop with that, a live in-person workshop in your area, in your city. You can take in one-on-one coaching for 60 minutes, or you can do kind of like what I did or what I do, 4 weeks for a certain amount. You could do 500, you can do less than that. whatever your price will be, and depending on what the information is going to be delivered, you do many things.
Okay. I know we've got to end this because I think we're right at our time now. And I'm trying to be respectful of your time.
Thank you.
Could I get a copy of this? You're recording it.
Yes, you can get a copy if you like.
Yes,
I can
please.
send it to you via.
Yeah, you could. Do you have Dropbox?
I do.
You could. What I normally do for my clients is I'll drop it into Dropbox and then send me a link and I can upload it,
Okay, I can do that.
because this gets long to email.
If you have a Google Drive as well, that's what I usually do also. When I send out videos that are about 60 minutes or 30 minutes, I just have a Google Drive and I send you a link. It's the same thing as Dropbox, but if you prefer
Oh,
Dropbox,
okay.
we could
That
do
way,
that.
fine. Either way.
Okay, awesome. We could do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
We'll get going on this. I'm presenting right now to a group within Alignable that has got 32,000 members. And I'm presenting it next the 31st.
Here's what you can do, if you don't mind me giving you some tips on how to acquire some clients from there. So if you do that presentation, depending on how long it is, you can have an upsell. So I'm sure you know what an upsell is, but if not, an upsell, a one-on-one coaching where you really go in depth with their credit. If they need to buy a house within the year or the next 6 months, what can they do? That one-on-one coaching service. And make it affordable enough where they could entice to buy.
Would I do like a free evaluation, or do I say charge them, let's say hypothetically $50 for a credit report evaluation to show you how you can raise your scores higher, and then if you want my services, we can take that fee off?
Yes, created 2 services right there while just talking to me. So you can definitely do that just to bring in that passive income, and not just, or 2 more income within your company, right, your business. So I think that's a wonderful idea, by the way.
Okay, then that's where I'm going to start.
Okay, awesome. Make sure to have everything, all the links ready, because there are people who will not wait. If you have okay, I'll send you a link, or I'll send you this or if you wait too long, you want them to pay right away to lock him in.
Right.
So all your links optimized and ready, and conduct your class, and you should have people.
So I'll put that presentation on the PowerPoint that I'm doing, and then have links maybe to my website.
So what you can do is, if you have a PowerPoint already created for your presentation that's coming up, I would leave it as is, but then towards the end, you can announce that mini offer. It's a mini offer. So you can announce the mini offer. I'm going to be taking however many people you can, it would allow you to take, your capacity of people that you were allowed to take, because it's going to be a one-on-one thing. So you can announce that offer. By the way, I have something, an offer right now where I can do I don't know how long it takes for that credit report to come, but however long it takes, for $49, or you can say $47. It's price psychology. So if you say $50, people will be like, oh, but if you say 47 or 49, it's easier for people to be like, yeah. So you can do that. And then while you have them in, you can upsell them. So once they're in and they bought, you can upsell them a one-on-one coaching, or more of a one-on-one in-depth of how you can do this better. And then your links, and then your links, you can have them on your website. So you can definitely put that on your website, a separate page.
Very good. Thank you.
This is all I have for you today. So if you found this episode super helpful, please let me know your thoughts in whatever platform you are subscribed to or listening on, and let's connect via the DMs. Okay, this is real life. Catch me on Instagram, Teresa GCVAC, and I'll be seeing you very, very, very soon.